Wubba dub dub. Mark Awesome here. Uh, a tip and trick for the upcoming rotation, in case you do not know. Um, you can gain dust through. It's not really an exploit, but there is some cards that are rotating out this year. This lovely website up here has all the information that you need, explaining it, why it happens. I'm just going to give you the summary. When Hearthstone rotates cards to the Hall of Fame, you get their full dust value back. If you have an Ice Block, a Coiling Oracle, a Cold Light Oracle, I don't know why I call it Coiling Oracle, or a Molten Giant, you'll get their full dust values back. So if you don't own those cards, very good idea to craft them probably towards the end of the month, end of March. And if you're looking to, and you have the dust, which I will have, and you're looking to gain dust, you can craft these cards in golden. And this is only applicable. You should own these cards as well. So if you don't own these cards, go ahead and just craft them normally. If you don't have a lot of dust, go ahead and craft them normally, and just get them for free. You're basically going to get these cards for free, and they're all pretty solid cards. But if you have some dust to spend, much like investing, you can get a nice little return on your investment. What you'll do is you'll invest 1,600 dust to craft a golden ice block. What'll happen is you'll get refunded for golden copies. As you can read all that here. And then you can then disenchant that golden golden ice block, and you can get a profit of 400 dust. So you invest 1,600, you get like a quarter back off your investment. And obviously you do this towards the end of the month when these cards are going to rotate out, so you don't have to be without dust that long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to craft 2 golden ice blocks, 2 golden cold light oracles, and 2. I'm actually going to craft the 2 molten giants. I'm not going to bother crafting the golden versions of them because I just want to keep. I don't have any molten giants, so I want to keep those molten giants. For whatever reason, they've eluded me throughout the years of playing. And then when I get the dust back for them, I'm going to disenchant the golden copies of this, and I may disenchant the golden copies of the Cold Light Oracle, though it's a very popular card, and I like looking at the golden copies of it. Either way, if you do craft the golden versions of those cards, you can choose to keep them because you get them for free. And if you have the dust to do it, you're basically going to get them for free. But the way to profit off of that is to craft the golden cards, and then when you get the refund for it, you go ahead and disenchant the ice blocks. Just putting that tip out there. I am going to go through my collection. I have some cards to disenchant right now. Boop, and I will do so. And I'm going to go through in another episode closer towards the end. As you can see, I only have 1,500 dust, but I have a bunch of cards that I just need to craft anyway. There are some shitty legendaries, and just some good. If we go to crafting, right, and we can show only golden cards. So I have like this. Like I'm going to craft this up later on and disenchant that. Things that aren't playable, I don't really like that guy, so I'm going to craft him. And so on and so forth. I'm going to go through and purge all the golden copies I don't play with or that I don't think the artwork is good. Drum up the dust to craft those golden legendaries and have that episode. But I did want to point that out to you about middle of the month so that you can perhaps do what I'm doing and get your shit together and start crafting up or thinking about crafting up cards that you don't play with or I seriously tell players to lay off disenchanting cards if you don't own them. So if you have, so like in this particular case, I'm not going to disenchant this card because it's super playable, but I am going to disenchant this card because I already have one copy of it. It's a regular copy, and it's not very playable. And then the other thing I was going to do is get rid of, and I probably should do an episode or two on, although there's plenty of lists out there on legendary cards that you can go ahead and craft up. This is one of them. I've played with this card and it's shitty, so I'm gonna disenchant that a little later on. All right, just FYI, keeping looking out for you out there in YouTube land. All right, adios.